I studied to be an art teacher, so my first goal was to figure out how to teach art. So in order to do that, I had to become better at painting and drawing and all kinds of different media. So after teaching for a while, then I realized I wanted to not just be an art teacher, but actually want to be an artist as well. So in my free time, I started working on paintings again. So I don't know, probably within the last 10 years or so, I've been slowly getting into it, but as of recently, I've been more busy lately. I've been busier lately. So so definitely within the last 2 years, I've really picked up my game as far as creating art. And I plan on, creating more and more and taking part of, summer shows and, continuing to do shows at the Orion Art Center and, try to be a part of the art community and not just be an art teacher. That's kind of laughing to myself, because in my head, if that question came, I told myself I'd answer it saying I don't burden myself with thinking too much about the work before I start. So I usually just dig right in. As far as the motivation goes, I've been a diabetic for 30 years, so sometimes this is like a positive way to blow off some steam as far as dealing with being a diabetic, and just kind of takes my mind off of it and takes some of that energy and puts it into a positive light. I think some of it can tend to be goofy. This particular one is a little more surreal, where I have, obviously a tree, and the tree is separated. Some of the branches are separated, so the tree still stands, although it's not connected. I don't try to overthink what my art is about, but when somebody first asked that, again, tying into being a diabetic, there's part of me missing, but I still stand. So my pancreas doesn't work, but I still exist. I still do what I need to do. So does the tree. Coming from a teacher's point of view, art more and more means an area for kids to express themselves. A lot of times at school, there's more and more state-level mandates, and it feels like we're so over-testing the kids sometimes that it takes away any creativity. And in my classroom, sometimes there are certain kids that are just so afraid of doing things wrong. And with art, I try to tell them that it's okay to do it wrong, because sometimes you learn from that mistake and something really cool happens. So I think art is a way that it teaches kids to be creative and to relax about it. Oh, yes. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. William Haverty, asked me back in December, or let me know back in December. So, as honored as with being a part of Orion Art Center shows and, trying to be part of the community, I see a lot of great art that comes to the Art Center. And, for my years of teaching and being a part of the Art Center, I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm honored that they made me Artist of the Year this year. I'm babbling. Yeah, it's a very pleasant surprise.